I forgot to turn. Hi, you guys. Okay, so back. Title is I Am Married. Um, the reason I titled it this because a lot of people who find my channel or are new to my channel, they don't know I'm married. Um, or they forget I'm married, or they want to pop in my inbox and try to ask me to meet them and go to lunch and all that. I'm married, babe. Okay. Can't do that. Don't do that. Um, it's very flattering, but the answer is it's gonna be no every time. Why? Because I'm married. So I know a lot of dusty men think it's a challenge to come in people's inbox and try to, talk to them and say, "Oh, just be friends." No, sorry, I'm married. Okay. And even if I wasn't, the answer would still be the same because that's just how it is. um, Not ready. Shira is not ready to mingle now. I'm good. A lot of guys think that just because I'm married to someone older means that I might want something on the side. Nope, don't even want it. Don't got time for it. Don't want it. Don't need it. I got enough money over here to do all the things that I need to do. There ain't nothing you can do except for send me some anonymous gifts from Amazon wish list. That's it. That's all you can do. Or donate on this channel. So if that's what y'all want to do, that's what y'all can do. Those are your two options. But um, there are some ladies who do entertain other people while they're married, but I'm not one of them. So y'all got to go find them. You got to go find them because I'm like, first of all, I'm lazy. Okay. It's too hard to try to do all this stuff, sneak around, do this, do that. I'm too lazy for that. I just need what I need, what I already have. It's not really worth it to some people. Some people, oh, I want a romance. Oh, I want to meet this new guy. I'm too old for that. I've been there and done it like when I was a teenager. I'm too old. I just want to watch TV, get online, take my kids to do something fun, get something fun, good to eat. Then I want to get online and talk to y'all, pet my velvet kitty boo, and that's it. Okay. I've already been there and done so much. There's nothing you can do unless you're trying to take me back in time to a Michael Jackson concert. I can't. I don't need nothing to do with y'all. Okay? Unless you got a time machine and front row tickets. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's the only way. So thank you for trying, but it's not gonna happen. Like it just won't. Okay. Um Women who are married really should act accordingly. Yeah. But not all women are the same. Some women are just, they married the wrong person. They don't like the marriage that they're in. They're in a different phase of their marriage. I'm not judging anybody who does entertain outside of their marriage. I'm just saying I don't. So y'all can just stop. Like, I'm married. I've been married forever, seems like. And I don't think that I will probably even remarry after if something happens to James. I probably won't even remarry. So pretty much going to be like a hermit. Like I already kind of am. So it's just extra work. You know what I mean? I see everything as either taking energy or giving energy. If you taking energy, if you taking time is valuable. You're taking my energy and I'm not getting anything of benefit, it's taking my time. So when I just delete all the messages and never respond, that means don't write back. don't even try. Okay? It means don't even try to write back. It means bye bye. So, do you have any thoughts on a what a wife should do if her husband has erectile dysfunction, but she's still feeling young and vital and nothing has worked? They make devices now. Like, get a device. Exactly. Um, yeah, but that's my only advice because I don't know. Toys, so many. But yeah, but I know a lot of other married women who do entertain outside of marriage, but it's only because the husband is not the final destination. Okay. Um, you know what I mean? But I'm at my final destination. I'm done. So I don't judge other women. I actually help them and to figure out how to do it even better and things to say and lies to tell. I help them, yes. But like I said, I'm at my final destination. I'm not going nowhere. So Electric Slide song was about y'all stupid. That's funny. So yes, if I was married to someone who wasn't doing what they're supposed to be doing or was dusty and you were offering something better, I might see what you're talking about. But since I'm not in that situation, it's not going to happen. So, mhm. And a lot of what you call it, a lot of people that don't like me or whatever, jealous people or haters or new people to the channel, they always say when my husband leaves me for a younger woman and this and that, you're not gonna have nothing or I am the younger woman, okay? So scratch that off the list. Um, I'm in this for life. Yeah, that's it. So anyone who is also dealing with something similar, but you are entertaining it. Remember, don't trade in anything unless it's better than what you already got, for sure. Not just words, but proof and action. Okay. Never trade in something unless you have proven action again and again. So if you are married and some guy wants to take you away from him, make sure he's already giving you money on a regular basis. Make sure he's making plans for you and him and you have proof of it. Make sure he's ready and not attached to something. Make sure he has laid out the welcome mat and is just waiting on you before you even move forward to leave the dusty that you're with, unless you can make it, on your own. Don't replace your dusty who's paying some of the bills for one who might just be lying to you. Okay. um, don't give up someone who's paying half the bills for a cute face that will pay no bills. Okay, because a lot of women fall for this. If you're married and your man is 50-50 with you and you're entertaining a super dusty who's going to pay no bills and in fact is asking you for money, don't do that either. Yes, run background checks, exactly. So never take anyone's word for anything. Go and do your own research, get your evidence, make sure he's proving himself with action before you even take a new step. Because I have so many women getting consultations from me, and that's their issue. Well, I'm married, but I'm seeing someone else, and I don't know whether I should leave or go. The first thing I ask is, okay, so is the guy you're seeing, is he able to support you? Is he married? If they start answering, yes, he's married and now he's going through financial problems, I'd say stay where you are. Unless you can leave on your own and be good. Stay where you are. Don't even entertain that. Okay. If you're going to be entertaining as a married woman, you need to be getting someone who's at least 3 times better than the person you're with. Okay. Otherwise, you're the dumb one. Okay. You never cheat on someone who can't replace and also improve upon your last relationship. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that because it's going to make you look dumb if you do. It's like, I can't believe you left me for this. You know how some women are like, I can't believe you left me for her. Look at her. It's like a slap in the face. But if they left you for like, a model or somebody that's, okay, well, now I understand why you're seeing that person. That makes more sense, right? But to lose someone for someone worse, it's like that you kind of feel sorry for them. Like you just need attention that bad, you're gonna go take anything. So yes, don't trade in your champagne taste for beer money. Exactly. um Getting married is the goal for you. Okay. Because some people it's not the goal. It's my goal because I'm lazy. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to admit it. I'm lazy. Marriage was the goal, straight up, because I'm lazy. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm not ashamed to say I don't like working. I don't want to do extra stuff. I don't want to have to wake up and do this. I'm not ashamed to say it. Um, that's the reason I got married because I was lazy and I needed to secure my laziness. Okay, y'all like my new cup? Get on my level. How you doing? I'm lazy to certain things, not everything, just to certain things. I'm choosy about my laziness, okay? That's why I have to get married. I'm not lazy when somebody says, let's go shopping. I'm not lazy when someone says, let's take a trip. I'm not lazy when someone says, let's go get our hair, nails, toes, let's go eat. I'm not lazy then. I get up, put on my makeup, and get ready to go and put effort into. Hold on one second. I'm not lazy then. I will pop up. But I'm lazy when it comes to doing something I don't want to do, working for somebody I don't like, driving and sitting in traffic. I'm lazy then. Okay. So when people tell me stop being lazy, a lazy leech, and get up and earn your own money, the answer is no. Um, Sorry. Won't ever do that. I do earn my own money, but I don't have to leave my house to do it. Let's just say that. I earn my own money, but I don't have to spend it on bills or anything like that. I don't leave my house to do it, and um, I'm only lazy because I don't like to do certain things. So I'm lazy in that particular area. Okay. um, yeah, the hermit. Yes, the hermit lifestyle. Exactly. That's what people would actually call me. Why are you such a hermit? Why don't you ever go anywhere and do anything? I do sometimes. I go out, I have fun, I go travel sometimes. I do this. But most of the time I'm right here. I love my home. Like I am so comfortable here. We got everything we need, we want. There's like, don't have to go anywhere for anything. You can have it delivered. Speedyfood.com. Okay. So it's just, I'm older. That's what I want to be doing. I'm done. I was going out and with my sister She gave me her fake ID. I've been going out forever. I've already been to probably, every type of bar, club, party, whatever. I've been to All Star, been to Super Bowl. I've been to all of that. I'm done. Been there, done it. So a lot of young ladies who haven't had that lifestyle or got married too soon or got married to someone who couldn't do those things for them, I understand. I perfectly understand. Go experience fun things, because if that person can't provide those things for you, does not mean you should not have them or should not experience them. Go get it. I'm going on a business trip. Got to go. you know. But I was lucky enough to get to experience those things before I got married, before I met James, and, you know, even after with him. So I'm good. But a lot of you ladies who haven't, you deserve to. You deserve to go and have fun too, even if it's on someone else's dime with another person who's not your husband. And I will say, I would support any woman on that. If your husband can't afford to take you where you want to go, get someone else who can, and he never has to know. You know, if you can't afford to take yourself, or your husband can't afford to take you, or and that's the only way you're going to be able to experience it, you think, then go for it. Life is short. You don't know when you're going to be gone. If somebody invited you to do certain things and they're safe, you've checked them out, you're not afraid of whatever, then go do it. You know, life is so short. Exactly. You're going to be sitting there waiting on a dusty when you could have been world traveled, or at least gone to a few places in the islands or something, or at least a trip to the mountains, or something, ski trip or something. You could have done something. So don't sit around waiting on someone to do something when other people are just sitting offering it to you. Okay. If your boss don't want to pay you but her boss is nice, should I talk to the boss of my boss? Y'all, I don't talk to bosses. I am a boss. That's why I quit. That's why I got married. I hate that. I hate having to beg people for my check. I don't like it, you know. I feel like if you talk to her boss is just going to tell her, and then she's going to start treating you worse. You know what I'm saying? It's too much for me. I'm like, you know what? You need to be working on your way escape. You're out of there. You need to be working on your escape from working. At least start your own business or something. Be a contractor, consultant or something, because I can't deal with people like that. I mean, I can't even imagine. I can't imagine, like, with my mouth, the way that I respond to things and how I talk, I would be fired in less than a month. I've never had a job for over 6 months, except for like when I was a teenager at McDonald's, maybe a year. But I never had a job for over no 6 months. They let me go for 6 months so I couldn't collect unemployment. That's why I couldn't do it. Like, I was, first of all, everybody I worked for were idiots. Sad to say, they weren't smart, or they was mentally challenged, psychologically challenged, had issues, had problems of their own. And I'm like, you know what? These people crazy. I can't work. I can't be here for long. I need to go find me a man and get married and just chill, because this will not do. I can't do it. And that was probably the number one reason why I got with James, and got married. So I would never have to do that again. Ever. Yes. That's the and I told him that, James, thank you for he even says, I saved you. Like, yes, you did. Thank you, James. Like I saved you from working with all them crazy people. And I yes, you did. Thank you. He says, even though I have to go every day and face, working with people, it's not as bad on my level. So good. As bad though. Um, you will quit soon. hmm So if I let me get on my channel so I can read the comments below that. Yeah, if I was not married and I did have to work, which I probably would have to work unless I got married to somebody else or had a sugar daddy. But if I was working and I was not married, I would have to work alone. I would have to be like one of those people that work by themselves because I wouldn't make it past 6 months. Okay. Would not make it. That's why I never had kids before I got married because I wouldn't be able to support them on my own because I keep getting fired or quitting or whatever. Like, just don't come back. Just quit on your birthday. That's kind of stuff I do. Ooh, it's too hot to go to work today. I ain't going. I don't feel like sitting in traffic today. I quit. I like sleep. I quit. Oh, because I was young then. I had no responsibilities. Like if I didn't work, it didn't matter because I was young. But now as an adult, I would have to take crap and I don't think I could do it. So I had to get married. Had to. Otherwise, I would have had to marry the boss and just be like, I ain't working today. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? That was my goal anyway. One before I even met James, to marry the owner, marry one of the owners, so that I'd be the boss because I can't have bosses. So my goal in the beginning was to take over anyway. And if I didn't take over, then I need to be gone. I don't need to be there if I can't be the boss. That was my thing. Thoughts on scamming sugar daddies? Do your best. Okay, great video. I love it. So that's why I did that. Yeah. Should I become an air hostess, travel the world, do more chances of getting sugar? I mean, if you don't have any kids and you're single and you can just fly the friendly skies, go for it. I would. Mhm. So you tell your friends you want to get married to a rich older man and just chill, and they all get mad saying I've got bad mentality. That's when I realized that they're all dusty. Yeah, people will get mad at you for saying that. Just like that chick got mad at me and was all in my inbox yesterday. It doesn't hurt them. Why are they mad? It don't hurt them. It kind of just makes them mad because they can probably imagine you doing that while they're still working. Then you're just going to level up and have nice things maybe 10 to 20 years before they can even afford them. That does cut. That's why they're mad. Like it's not fair. It's like you're in a race and you already figured out how to win by cheating and they're mad at you. hmm Instead of saying, "Ooh, girl, me too. Let's work on this together." They're gonna get mad at you. So, if somebody told me that, I'd be like, "Girl, you right. Let's do this together." I'm tired of working too. Go get these men. You know what? It's true because I had a friend like that, and she was all about it. Look, let's go get these guys. Before me and James were married, well, me and James were still seeing each other, but I was helping her get something too. So, from other guys and whatever, and she ended up getting married to somebody with money. So the point is, instead of hating and being a pick me against people that want the easier life, figure out how to get the easier life with them. Okay. Because in 5 years from now, y'all probably won't even know each other. One of you will probably be married, and one of y'all will still be scanning stuff at Walmart. Okay. So you got to figure that out. Do you want to still be at that job, or do you want to be sitting up somewhere, what, doing whatever you feel like doing? I'd rather you, like I said, start your own business and work from home and be your own boss, you know, because let's face it, you might get bored sitting at home. You might not have a hobby. You might not want to volunteer at the PTA because that's just not your thing. Like me, I'm not. Mm-mm. So you might get a YouTube channel. You might get a little whatever. You might start an online business. You might start a drop ship company. You might invest in this. You might, work for this company online a couple hours a day and get your little check. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. You're the boss. You take off when you want to take off. You can work wherever you want if it's online. You know, you got your little money. You can stack it. Don't have to spend it because your husband or whoever is taking care of you, your man. Um, if you want to leave, you got enough money to do so if you want to. So the whole point is set yourself up for options. A lot of ladies don't have options. When you're married, you have more options, especially if you don't have to work. You can create your own job, create your own position, be your own boss. You can even hire people up under you. Um, you can stack money. If you don't want to be married in 10 years, you can plan for that as well, or, and all that kind of stuff. It's not, you have so many options. You got time to actually read, you got time to research things, you have time to do everything that you need to do. Got time for your kids, even whatever. So it's more freedom. Most people think, oh, getting married, I'm gonna have to. No, you don't. If you get married to the wrong person, yeah, it's probably less freedom. But you get married to that right person, it's more freedom. Okay. And when I say right person, I mean right target. You can't just get married to someone that gives you butterflies and makes you feel all, in love and that you'll do anything for it because then you're going to have to do all the work. But you got to marry someone, like I say, that does that for you, that wants you to be happy, that puts you first. That's the type of man that will give you a life of freedom. Okay. So some people like earning their own way, they like feeling accomplished, they like doing that. And that's great. They like reporting to work. They like having a boss. And that's great. Or they like, getting the experience. I've worked, I've had many bosses. Now, one thing I've learned from boss or any type of boss is that it's better to be a boss. Okay? That's the one thing I've learned. So unless you're working up to boss position, you're not really worried about some man or whatever. Great. Unless you're working up to boss position, that's good. Right, Kitty? Like one of my friends, she's married. She didn't have kids. She worked her way up to boss position. You know, she wasn't good. She hated authority. She rebelled against authority when she was young. She had mohawks. She was crazy. She hates authority. She hates being told what to do. So she had to become the boss. There was no other way. Um, so whenever people come to me with work problems, I don't know what to do. I just quit. Okay. I just quit or played dirty. So I can't help you with work politics that much as far as what to do, either seduce the boss if he's a man or quit. That's all I can give you, baby. Go get you a sugar daddy. Go get because I couldn't keep a job for 6 months. I promise you. Okay. In fact, when I was leaving my last job, I told you guys before I met James, the receptionist said, "Well, what are you gonna do now?" Like she was worried for my soul and my life and my life. I said, "I'm gonna get me a man with some money to take care of me. I'm done." I said, "You know where old men hang out that have some money?" And she told me a place. She knew. So I was really serious. That's when I manifested. Look, I'm done. Literally, I'm done. So um the old man place, I went there, didn't really work out. So then I was like, oh, let me go work for my ex boss who really liked me. At least I could be half owner of that. I was working on him. But then that's when I met James. So I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to walk backwards. I said it out loud and really believed it. That's how I manifested it. I said it out loud and really believed it. Look, I'm done working. I'm gonna get me a man to take care of me. I am done. And full of I was packing my crap, leaving when I said it, leaving the job when I said that. I was really serious about it. Just done. Um yeah. And I was alone. hmm Wasn't out with no friends because I was trying to meet my old boss and work to try to get him and get half of that funeral home. But that plan was in motion when I met James because I was seriously saying, "I'm somebody's gonna take care of me. I'm not gonna do it." Yes, go out alone. Go out alone. Go out alone. I can't stress that enough. If you don't go out alone, men are going to less likely approach you. I think if I was with another person, James would not have come up to me. Like seriously, if I was yapping my mouth to some other chick, you know, drinking and stuff, I don't think he would have approached. So yes, go out alone. Hmm. Shira, have you ever made a video about how not to bring their sons up to become dusties? I know that you have daughters, but still like it. I don't have sons, so I don't know. And I know a lot of women that have sons here, online. Some of my clients. Um, I don't know. I don't know how to bring them up. All I can say is make sure they know how to treat women. They know how important money is to their status and the type of woman that they will get and the type of lifestyle that they will get. That's the only thing that I can really stress. Instead of encouraging them to go work, encourage them to start businesses. Get them business minded from get go. Yes, Mickey does have sons. That will be a great video for her to make. I really think she would do good on that video. Um, and I think she does some of that as well, you know, those things that I talked about. So if you had a son, what kind of woman would you want for him? If I had a son, I would want a woman that would make him happy, that would improve his life as far as mm, how he wanted it to be improved. For example, I wouldn't want her out there working. I wouldn't want her out there working. Why? Because if she's out there working, she's out there flirting. Okay. We all know about that work husband. And if I had a son, I would raise him to get the type of woman he really wants, take care of her, treat her like a queen or whatever, and let her raise her kids at home. Okay. Because I don't want my grandkids and, somebody's daycare all day that, for 12 hours. Yeah, a couple hours a day for her to get, some me time is good, but not 12 hours. You know what I mean? It should be optional. Let's just say that. So, no, like women don't cheat at home when their husbands are working. Well, there's more likely of a chance a woman to cheat while she's at work than at home. Okay. How do I improve James' life? I show up. Mhm. That's how. Okay. Just show up. That's all I gotta do. Stand next to him. That's it. That's what it is. Let him claim me as his wife. That's what I do. I I always know when he's talking to people about me because he always texts me, send me a picture, like he's showing me off. Okay, so I'll take me a good selfie or send him an old good selfie. I always know because that's what he do. He don't say, "Oh, she's this really smart, down to earth." He don't send me a picture. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. When he's out with his friends and they're talking to scallywags and you know gremlins, and they wonder why he's not trying to holler at nobody. This is what he texts me. Send me a picture. I'm like, why? Because these men in here talking all these scallywags. I'm going to show them what I have at home. Okay. Like, oh, no wonder. No wonder you never talk to anyone, James. Exactly. I'll be wasting my time and breath and money on the gremlin drinks. Okay. So that's what it is. James ain't crazy. Exactly. Promise you. Like wherever he takes me, we go out. I'm one of the best looking chicks wherever he takes me. That's just it. Everybody want to know who he is after they see him with me. Who's that? What do you do? Da 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 da. How did you get this young chick? Okay, that's what I do for James. What's the best time to go out and what days? Weekdays for single people. Because weekends are date nights. And I say go out for happy hour. Most men don't want to go home, or they don't have anybody to go home to, so they hang out right after work. James just scared and he knows I'm crazy and got the inside on him. Nope. I don't care. I don't even bother asking where he is because I don't care. Because he always home early anyway. Like, you know, it's fun because we've been together so long. We don't worry about stuff like that anymore. Because if anybody is going to be anybody, you know what I mean? So a woman who loves and submits to her man is a woman without standards. No, it's a woman who's setting herself up for future failure. Okay. Doesn't mean you don't have standards. It just means you're not very smart and you're not setting yourself up for future winning. Because as soon as that man gets tired of that woman being loving and submissive, and he finds someone else who's a challenge because he's bored of that, then she's stuck like Chuck. So it's fine for them to act submissive and loving and have their little stash on the side and their real agenda in mind. But to actually be that without a backup plan, without a stash, without common sense, is not having any standards. Okay. Mhm. It sounds like I'm tired of James. Oh, I'm never tired of James, baby. Never tired. If I wouldn't have been with him for 18 years if I was tired. I told you I'm done. Done. Mhm. I will never remarry after James. I'm done. Yeah. 'Cause if I ever remarried after James, he would have to be a millionaire, like a multimillionaire. Okay. Mhm. Right, kitty boo? Oh, I would get more followers if I had subtitles in Spanish and Mandarin. Really? Who wants to translate? Mhm, mhm. So, would you classify James as an alpha or beta male? Which one pay all the bills and take good care of his family and don't complain and is proud? Which one of them is that? Whatever one that is, that's what it is. That's what he is. Where is a good place in Houston to go to happy hour meet rich guy? Girl, I don't know. Try the Galleria area or downtown area. I don't know. It's Thursday. Most places are open. Ooh. Depends on how you look. Okay. Try steak 48. It's valet parking. Drinks cost $20. Okay. Yep, Mickey goes out more. She knows all the hot spots. Like that, like I said, I'm married. I'm in my house. I'm chilling. But we did find a few places that are nice. What's that one place? Hotel Cirilla in City Center. It would be fun. hmm How did I meet athletes? I was at clubs when I met athletes. Like after the games, they all go out to clubs. You know, clubs, VIP section. The hottest club is where they're going. A long time ago on the radio, they used to announce where the after party was going to be for the Rockets game, and they would hire players to come in their club so attract people to come to the club. So you got to check out who's sponsoring what. And then you show up. If you get there early, you can pretty much go anywhere you want, um, including the VIP section, especially if you make friends with the bartender. Then, oh, you can stay. Or you could just look extra good and get up in there anyway because they're going to want you to come in there. But that's what you got to do. Mhm. You got to do your research. You can't just, got to do your research. Groupies, women like that, gold diggers, anybody looking for money, they do their research. Okay, it's chess, not checkers. You can even Google places where wealthy men hang out in Houston. I'm sure there is a website. I'm sure there. Look, let me Google it right now. Where do wealthy men hang out in Houston, Texas? Let's just see. Let's just see what Google says. Where to meet a Houston millionaire? The Houston Press. Number one. Okay, there's one. Top 10 spots where Houston A-listers hang out. There's the number two. Number three, Houston bar named one of the best places in America to meet rich people. Let's click on this one. Hmm. Okay. The Brasserie 19 in River Oaks, homes to scores of gazillionaires. Okay, that's that old oil money. That's that oil money. Uh-uh. The mansion on Turtle Creek. There's another one. Okay. All you got to do is Google stuff. I promise you, you will find your answers. Yeah, I'm a gold. I do encourage gold digging. Shira, do you and James share phone passwords, or is that something you don't care about? He don't have a password on his phone. Okay. Shira, retired NFL baller with baby mama and two kids, is crazy after me. Okay, today. Retired NFL. No, he's probably unless he was a major NFL player, he's broke. Okay. Retired NFL baller with baby mama and two kids. That's a lot of money that he's giving them. After me, okay today. If his car is up to date, if his car is up to date, if his car is new, if he has a home, a house, and he still has his money, yes. But if he's broke, no. Find out where he lives. Does he have any other businesses? Does he run any other businesses? Did he invest in himself before he got out of the league? Because a lot of those guys end up broke right after. About 5 years later, they don't have no money. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. There are a lot of nice restaurants in my neighborhood, but more to spend out to downtown. Though I live in a nice area, we have a TGI Fridays. Girl, no. What are you talking about, TGI Fridays? What the heck? Girl, no. What you trying to get? A blue collar? TGI Fridays. My kids don't even want to eat there. We ate there 3 times and they were done. They were like, no, okay, no. Go to the rich area. Not don't go to those chain restaurants. What's wrong with TGI Fridays? Nothing. Go ahead. Go have fun. Bye. You can't help some people, I promise you. I'm serious. Whoever try to date my kids, they're gonna be mad because I've taken them to very nice, like the restaurants most men take women on dates to, the average men, my kids eat there after school. Okay, as after school food. They gonna be mad. Like I've already eaten there. I hate them. I don't. No, 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 no. Don't like this. Don't like that. Don't want that today. No, let's go here. They're already spoiled. They can't go backwards. They won't even like the food. Boston Market is nasty. Hell no. So sorry, don't like it. Tastes nasty. So that's what it is. Like after school every day, we go to sit down restaurants that are chain restaurants that most people and most average men take women on dates to. So it's not going to do for them. They're going to have to really be impressed. For high school students, oh, yeah, that's okay. Olive Garden, TGI Fridays, you know, what you call it, Saltgrass or whatever. That's cool for high school. Okay, that's understandable. Anything else, my kids are gonna be like, my mom used to take me there to eat every day. This is not special to me. Okay, exactly. How would you describe sex appeal in a man or a woman? Money in a man. Ah, femininity in a woman. Olive Garden. Yep, that's after school. That's after school food because they don't like McDonald's. Spoiled. Yep. Do I cook for my family? Sometimes, but most of the time we just go out to eat. Mhm. What if your man brings up that you have high standards a lot? It's kind of annoying, but he still takes me to five-star places. Maybe he's just reminding himself. Maybe he wants you to back down from your standards. Keep them high. And eventually he'll get tired talking about it. Mhm. How about Fago de Chao? If you want to, I mean, I'm not like a big meat eater like that, but you know. Mhm. Mhm. This guy is a physician in residency, semi dusty until graduation. I want him for networking and to get my US citizenship. Should I date him and have an SD on the side? I would never waste time on anybody in some type of residency unless you marry him and you can get your citizenship or whatever. Good, whatever. Mhm. That's a hard question. I can't do semi dusty unless it was guaranteed marriage for citizenship. That would be the only way, guaranteed. Posto Grill is a bomb place, yes. If you eat out all the time, what? If you eat out all the time, what? I saw a video of you cooking. What about the health of the kids? They eat vegetables. They sell vegetables in restaurants. I'm not eating drive through. I'm sitting down and ordering and, you know, for menus. I'm not ordering through drive throughs. Get that green card. Yes. Chain restaurants food will make you fat. You eat it, the food is lower quality. Yeah, but I'm not ordering the bad stuff. I mean, I've been losing weight. Actually, I'm not ordering the bad stuff. I'm getting salads, chicken, vegetables, um, salmon, scallops, asparagus. You know, I'm not eating crap. I'm eating good. Okay. Green card starter husband. Exactly. Yeah. So, I'm not the cooking type. I'm not the rush home, rush to the grocery store, thaw something out, trying to cook. I'm not that type. Never was. Don't care to be. You know, it's not something that's really expected anyway. I cooked yesterday. I cooked breakfast for my kids. Okay. But I'm not cooking every night. I'm not trying to, that's too much stress for me. Would you ever get a chef? I am a chef. Like literally, I am a chef. But I don't like cooking unless I'm being paid. Then how you doing? That's it. Hmm. I'm a really good food critic too. I'm like, that don't even taste right. They made this wrong. This is not real Caesar dressing. This is that stuff out of the jar. This is ranch mixed with, whatever. I know how to tell stuff. What tax bracket do men stop asking what you cooking tonight? High six figures, mid six figures, I think. Okay. He has all the making but complaining because you're not being seductive enough. He shouldn't even be thinking about food if you're in his face. Unless it's what to order or where to take you to eat. Okay. Mhm. Do like Sasha taught me, a child. All you got to do is start talking about some really good food and how good it tastes, and then you know where they sell it at. Before you know it, you in the car going out to eat. Okay. Okay. Oh, remember that time when we ate at that place and they had that really good um, that dish with the scallops, and you like the garlic mashed potatoes. Do you remember that? Oh my God, that was so good. That I'm craving that right now. I mean, do you remember what happened after? Oh yeah, that was our anniversary. Or that was one of our dates. We should go back. We should go back there. I'm so craving that right now. Let's go. Okay. There you go. Because the topic is that you're married, what are some of the things that you required from James before you would marry him? Pay all bills. That's number one. I don't work. That's number one too. Because I had everything was on the same level. No bills, no work. And we live wherever I want to live. Not moving out of state, not moving out of town, unless you are a millionaire. And we can have a house in Hawaii and Texas and here and there. Okay. That was it. Not working, and that's it. What if your husband is a hard worker but can't afford to take you out? Um, See, that's the thing. I don't like that's the thing. I want a smart worker. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, you work hard. If you work hard, you're tired. You value money. The value of money to you is a lot different than someone who doesn't work hard and makes the same amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So hard workers part with money less. Men who have easy jobs and money keeps flowing in, they can part with money easily. So either you're going to have to start a savings and ask him to start saving to take you out. Like, hey, we need to go out sometimes. So you need to put away this much money every week so that once a month we can go out somewhere nice. So you're going to have to ask him to put a savings plan in place for taking you out, because it won't seem like he's sacrificing a lot if it's only a little each check, and then at the end of the month have him take you out, you know but stingy is the same as, but I always suggest trying to figure out how to get another source of income. Like, if he can get another source of income going, that would be wonderful. I mean, some people are very linear in their thinking on how to earn money. They think you have to go to work, you have to, do this, you have to do that to get paid. There are so many ways to make money. So many ways to make money. You just have to have time to think about them and have resources to be able to put them in place. And most of the resources basically is just time and effort. but you're ran down from your regular job so much, you're tired. You don't have time to think. You don't have time to think. So you don't have time to figure out different ways to make money, you know? So just having enough time to figure something out is important. But then when you have a free moment, you're trying to catch up on trying to do everything else that you don't have time for. So that's why I'm saying, sometimes look at Kamora Lee Simmons. Okay, let's just take her as an example. She married Russell Simmons. She stayed at home. She had the lavish life. Okay. Then she started doing her own thing, her own business, because she had the time. She had all the time, and her husband invested into her. So she created fashion lines, perfumes, she even had her own reality a bunch of stuff. So she could have been just a stay-at-home wife that didn't do anything and just shopped all day, but she started whatever her empire was, you know? Because she had the freedom to do so, you know? She didn't sit around and, do nothing. And when she left and when they divorced, they were still business partners. She still was about her money, you know? Um, and she left with more than she came in with. Definitely. Definitely left way more. Okay. And her business, she still has her business. She still have all that. So if you're going to get with somebody with some money, use that opportunity, use their investment, use that freedom, use that time to better yourself. Okay. I don't need to spend time cooking. I don't need to spend time at the grocery store trying to figure out what's for dinner when and somebody else can cook and deliver. I'm trying, I have other things that I need to do that's going to set me up, set my kids up for the future. Okay. I don't got time for that. If you do, great. I don't got time for it. I'm sorry. When there's food out there already cooked waiting on you to buy it and you got the money, go get it. Um, if you like to cook and that's something that you're passionate about, maybe if your business is towards cooking, maybe if you're doing a catering company, maybe if you're having a cooking YouTube channel, wonderful, cook. But I'm not going to sit here and try to be something that I'm not when I could be doing something else and getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Um, Hi, kitty. Bye, kitty. Dusties and trolls love this channel. This is where the women they want are. Exactly. A lot of women want rich men so they can live a life of leisure and think that they will have to do nothing. Exactly. And you don't have to do nothing. That's the whole beauty of it. You got a choice. But every choice you make creates your future. And my future that I see already, that I've visualized, has a lot of money in it. Okay. Including my own that I will never spend and that I'm going to keep stacking. Okay. Hi, kitty. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, use your time for your advantage. Exactly.
Use your time wisely.
Yes, Sasha. Sovereign Savage, yes. Shira, my friend tells me I'm going to be old and single with cats because I tell them I don't want to pay bills. Well, hopefully I'll be old and single with cats too, but I will have money because I didn't want to pay bills either. Okay, you just tell them that. I said that to many people, many men before I met James. Look, you can't pay bills. I can't be with you. They laughed and said the same thing. Okay. If I would have listened to them and settled, who knows where I'd be? Okay. Keep your standards. Somebody, and you got to also know how to pick your target. If you're going after young men If you're going after certain type of men that are less likely to do those things, then you got to, come back to reality. Mhm. So is 35 years too wide of an age gap for a woman and a man? If they're even, no, I don't think so. Not if the man is rich. Shoot, look at Anna Nicole Smith. How do you deal with whales who run in the same circle, but they are all interested in you? Friend zoned all of them. Friend zone all of them. Mm. Um, whoever proves themselves to be the most worthy, that's who you go out with. A whale is a man with a lot of money, a big catch. Hmm. Millionaire, multimillionaire. Um, just a lot of money. Whatever a lot of money is, big, big money. Okay. Mhm. If I was married once before to a man in my age bracket and he treated me poorly, I tried to make the marriage work, but it just didn't work out. Exactly. You can't marry somebody your own age. They're 10 years younger than you mentally. The least you can do is cook something. I don't know. I didn't know that was hard for females. Well, if you change my oil and wash my car, I'll cook for you. How about that? We'll exchange services. Least you can do is wash my car and change my oil. Yes. Mow the grass, change the oil. What else? Least you can do is that. If I'm cooking every day, I need my car washed every day. Okay? I'm sorry. If I'm going to do extra, you going to do extra. You can't judge a book by its cover. Yes. Grocery shop. Yeah. Okay. Some men can't do that, but at least Shira, isn't that how the old school mentality was? Yeah, but I'm not old. Not that old. Shoot. The old school mentality was to be a pick me. Okay. This is the new school mentality. I've had women come in my inbox. I cooked and cleaned for 20 years and he left me for Sharkeisha, you know? So if you're gonna cook and clean for 20 years and you're gonna get left for Sharkeisha, you just wasted a lot of time. You could have been earning some money. If I'm a cook, I'm gonna get paid. You gonna pay me to cook? You gonna exchange services with me? I'm sorry. Hmm. Do you recommend writing to keep up with your strategies and a main goal, or can advise anything better to not lose focus from getting everything we need and want? Um, Keep the vision of your life that you want in your mind at all times. Like, if you see your future as a certain way, stay on that path. Don't veer from it. Okay? Yeah, right. The least you can do is build a house, right? Men should just be men since they don't level up. Yeah. What to do when you lose motivation? Get it back. Get inspiration. Inspiration leads to motivation. So if you lose motivation, go find someone who inspires you. Go get around like minded people that are on the same mission. Go watch a YouTube video that inspires you. Um, Watch stories of people that have done what you're trying to do who have been successful. maybe get some new tips, but re-inspire yourself. Okay. Losing something means you need to find it again, right? Mhm. So thank you. Someone says I look cute. Thank you. Um, you saw this woman was getting mad for a guy holding the door open for her the other day. So sad she fell for the independent woman brainwashing. Oh, I get so annoyed when dudes ask for money at the store. You got 50 cents? Oh my God. I don't go to stores like that. If you go into stores like that, you need to move or go to different stores. Okay. Go to stores else. Like if I had to go to a store and every time I walked out, somebody asked me for 50 cents, I would avoid going to stores in that area. I would only go to stores in certain areas. You know what I'm saying? Don't even lower your vibration by going those type of stores. That's just make you lose hope in humanity as in general. Just go to stores where people are asking you if you need anything. You know what I'm saying? Can I pump your gas? Stop going to those stores. Get out of that vibration. If I lived in an area like that, I would make sure I made enough, had enough gas to go get gas on the other side of town before I filled up. Okay. I mean, when I used to live downtown, we used to live downtown in a really nice high rise. And, when you live downtown, it's really nice in some areas and then it's really bad in some areas. So, depending on what gas station you go to, you got to deal with people asking you for money or people asking you to pump their gas. I always made sure I had enough gas to get out of the part of town where people were asking me for money. Okay. Because, and James, he wouldn't care because he grew up in the country. He not thinking. He would be driving up in a really nice car at night, sitting in a gas station, with on the side of town where people are begging for money and stuff. I'm like, lock the door, uh, hurry up, and then go into the ATM. I'm like, you dumb. I said, you do that in the daytime. I told him, I said, you need to stop that because if I was somebody trying to rob you, I sure would get you. And he stopped after I told him that. I said, you prime, okay? He said, you're a gangster. You're a criminal. I said, no, you a target. I will get you. I will get you. I dress up. You won't even know it's me. I come home with some new clothes. But when you explain stuff like that, they get it. Like, okay, you're right. I'm setting myself up. You're right. I think I'm gonna get an extra insurance policy on you. You living like this. Shoot. Okay. How do I feel about beggars? Um, Depends on what type of beggars they are and where they are. Okay, that's why. If they're on crack and on drugs, they can't help it. They're that's just what they're gonna do. But if they're scammers, I can tell the scam beggars. They got nicer clothes, nice backpacks, nice shoes, clean stuff from the cleaners. If you look younger and you can pass for being that age, yes, lie about your age, but be realistic. Don't ask someone you know how old you look. Ask someone you don't know. They will not tell you the truth. I always say, you know what? Like, if I would say I would say I was older. And they would be like, no, you look so much younger. I don't believe it. No, but honestly, they are obsessed with youth. So if you can pass for a younger age, really, then yes. When to reveal age? When it gets serious. Like, why do you need to know my age? You trying to propose? We need to get some paperwork done. What? We need to get something in my name. You trying to put some insurance? You know, until that, until you need to fill out some paperwork. That's when. Mhm. Okay. Until you're traveling and you got to get a passport. Okay. How about that? Then by then it's too late. They don't care. Did the donut lady write me back? I hadn't even checked. I was done with her. I was like done. Don't lie about your age. Just don't tell it exactly. If they must know, just like a lady never tells her age. Lady never tells. He'll just think you're young. You won't know. He'll just keep guessing. When you guess, you get a reward. Then he might try to look you up. So then you might have to change your name too. I got a snack for you, kitty. Snack. Come on. Oh, the cat paws coming through the crack of the door. What happened at the store of the person that mistreated me? Did they get fired? I didn't even check back. Maybe I should go up in there again. Film him. Come on. Good kitty. Just kitty. Just a kitty. Yeah. Why have some older rich men over 50 never been married? Because they don't have to. When you got money, you don't have to get married until you realize you're getting ready to spend the rest of your last few years alone. Then that's when they rush to get married. When they get old and they're done, they they can't get the 20, 25-year-olds anymore. Now it's time to settle down. Come on, kitty. Yep, they're done. They're like, oh, I don't have to get married. I have enough money. I can just play forever. Then when everybody starts dying around them, that's when they want to rush to get married. When people start dying. Believe me. Oh, my friend was found alone, dead. I don't want that to be me. Thanks, Jen, for the. Oh, this cat is crazy. For the donation. Yeah, when people start dropping, that's when they want to get married. At the couple funerals. Kitty. Mm-hmm. Ow. Yeah, right. And sex is too easy. It's too easy to get, so they don't need to get married. That's what I'm saying. Keep it. Make them invest. And that way, if they invest so much, they're like, dang, I invested so much in this woman. She might as well be my wife. I done spent money on like you a wife. Exactly. Okay. And if you create memories with them and they invest in you like a wife, what's the next logical step? You know, wife. If you don't make them invest, if it's easy, if all they got to do is call you at 11 o'clock at night, meet for drinks and get home and hit it and quit it, they don't need you. You know? Velvet sounds like a human baby. Ow, she is. That's right, Velveeta. Velveeta is her. Velveeta is her pick me name. What's up, Velveeta? Velveeta. Come on, Velveeta. Block cheese. Come on, Velveeta. Velveeta. Here. She's a food digger. Velveeta. Yes, she can get annoying when you have treats. That's it, Velveeta. Look. She can't get it open. It's closed. I don't have any more. Love's over. You're just gonna have to love me without the food. Okay. Do you suggest traveling over an hour to hang out in Austin? I live in a small town outside of Austin where Red Lobster is always packed. LOL. Sure. Austin, I love Austin. Lots of politicians there. hmm Rico's downstairs with James. He's James Dogs. Thank you, Kevin Dawson, for the donation. Rico is downstairs with James. Wow. Oh, a consultation? You messaged me? I need to check. I have not checked any. I haven't checked a lot of my messages today, so I need to go check them. I checked a few, but not all of them. Um, and I'm going out of town next week, so I probably won't even be available next week. But Mickey does consultations as well. Michaela Pink on her channel. She's in the groups as well. So if I don't message you back by this weekend, I'm pretty sure I will. If you wrote a book and it was like this long, I probably just deleted it. So if you want a consultation, just say, "Can I get a consultation?" Okay. I don't read books. Like it's too much. Too many people are emailing me and messaging me, and I don't have time to read like 80 lines. So if you wrote a long story, I probably deleted it. Just write back and say, "Can I get a consultation?" That's it. Mhm. Shira, I'm married. My husband takes care of all my bills. What do I tell my friend that is working 7 days a week and chasing the dude in jail? Tell her, well, she gonna think you're hating if you tell her anything. So just tell her, I wish you would, find you a nice guy that could take care of you like my husband takes care of me. Tell her like that because I think it might make her see her value, like you think she can. And you're not really putting her down. You're just saying, I wish you could find someone so we could hang out and, have more time for each other. I wish you find somebody that could take care of everything like my husband can for me so we can hang out and, do stuff together. Maybe it'll click in her head, you know? Just keep saying it. And if it doesn't click, find a new friend or just wish her the best or send her some videos. I don't know. Send her some. The cat's playing with my necklace. This cat. Get, it's not food. Kitty. She want to play. Play with the. No. Oh, stop. What? I don't have any food. Yeah, send her to my channel. Okay. Um, just post it on your Facebook or send it in like, girl, look what I found. Send it in her inbox. Don't say nothing. Just say, "Ooh, look, what do you think about this?" She doesn't know if you agree with it or not. You can get her real mental. Yeah, she's nuts. I couldn't imagine working that like she probably dream about work. She works so much. That's a lot. So, yeah, the original message of this video was, I'm good. I'm married. I'm happy. I'm not trying to do anything on the side because a lot of people keep inboxing me. Like, I probably never get remarried. I'm good. I'm set. I'm set for life. I'm set. So, unless you're offering something, like a private jet and personal assistants and personal chefs and stuff, stay out the inbox. Okay. This cat, I swear. She's looking for snacks on the desk. I see Velvet is crazy about me. Yes, she is. She's a baby. Yes, she's a baby. She's a baby. Yes. Let's get the blanket for the baby. Okay. Yeah, she's a baby. What you want? A snack? You must like cats. See? See Velvet? Yeah, she says I'm extra with Velvet. I am. If you can make a cat love you, do anything. You learned to love cats through me. Shiva, would you leave James for a millionaire? Um, honestly, a millionaire. Um, just depends. If he's gonna give me what I could get if I stayed with James until the end, no, it'd have to be a business deal. Then I give James some money too. Be like, it's business. Here's your cut. I think he'd understand. We have to make a business deal with that one. Like I'll be like, James, me and James would have a meeting about this. We'd be like, hey James, it would be just like this guy, he has a lot of money. He likes me. We can make some money on it. um, so what we gonna do? Yes, we will both benefit. Hmm. What can you do if your sugar daddy is touchy feely? They're all touchy feely. I'm grossed out by it. Take the lead. I said in one of my videos, if he's touchy and feely, you got to be even more touchy and feely and embarrass him. Like if he has any type of vulnerable areas, focus on them. Like if he has if he's trying to cover up a bald spot, touch his hair a lot. If he's got a little tummy, rub his belly. Focus on all his insecure areas. Then he'll stop touching you because he don't want you touching him. Oh, I love your gray hairs. Oh, your tummy is, I love your tummy. Rub on his belly. Ow. Ooh. Love all your moles. Can I touch it? What if he loves it? Then let me service you. Let me touch your stuff. That way at least he's not touching you. Look, I want to make you happy. Stop touching. But I can't, you know, Don't touch me. Let me give you all this attention. All right, Velvet, bye. Wow. Embarrass him with it. Hmm. Trying to get those snacks. Get witty. You need to get witty like she was. Yeah, be like, if he's all touchy feely, it's like, dang, you have. When's the last time you had a woman, baby? Act like you just got out of prison. You know? Are you? And then start saying, you really like me, don't you? Like you're. It's like you must really like me, don't you? And he's gonna think you're scheming on him, like you're gonna ask him for some big bucks. So he's gonna pull his hands back. Well, I'll let you touch the rest of it if we can go to the car dealership tomorrow. Oh, nope. Get real weird on him. Can you put your finger inside my ear hole? This cat is trying to bust open the snack bag. Yeah, right there, it's my spot. How can you stop men from inviting you over to their place instead of taking you out? Look so good that they want to be seen out in public with you. When they ask you to their place, either they're broke or you're not what they want to bring out in public. Kitty. I scared her. Oops, she's trying to tear open the bag. You can't. You can't. I say no. I said I don't go over to people's house. Okay, if you want to see me, take me out on a date. You know, unless you live in a giant mansion with maids and butlers, I'm not coming over your house. Okay? The one time yeah, I went over somebody's house once, but they were in the NBA and they did have a chef cooking right then and there. Yeah, I'm not going over your house unless you got a special refrigerator just for champagne and drinks, and you having the party. Okay. Dang, you can't get it. How to look approachable at a fancy bar. Smile. You make sure your body language is inviting. Don't sit up there closed off and like sit up. It's like always expose your neck. It means I'm approachable, I'm vulnerable. Smile. Look their way, make a little eye contact. Be, yes, very feminine. Kitty, this cat. Kitty. She's trying to get it over. Stop it. No. I put a big shoe on it so she can't get it. Tell him you're not a cheap thrill unless the bank is in his house. Cat. Oh, she got it open. Bad cat. She got it open. She's smart. She got like, kitty. Yeah. Oh well. He said put her out the room. She's not leaving when that food is there. Get it, girl. Yes. Crazy cat. Shira, do you ever sleep with James in the same room? Sure. We're married. Why would we? Kitty, how long? How Kitty know how to get the bag? Exactly. Come on, out of topic, but I love how Sasha says Ashira on the trolling video. Have the same determination to get what money like Velvet gets those snacks. Exactly. The cat is crazy. Okay, so yeah, if you're bye kitty. Yeah, she's not leaving the room now with those snacks out the bag. Get, get, get. She will not leave the room now. She's like, I'm not going nowhere. Get out. She won't even. Velvet. Out. Out. She is distracting. You got to kick her out sometime. The video's called I'm Married because a lot of people think that I want to talk to them in the inbox when I don't. I'm married. It also is saying, like, I was also talking about how being married gives you a lot of freedom, especially if you want to do your own thing, like start your own business or just be free of not having to be, working for someone you don't like, starting your own, saving your own money, um, raising your kids, and things like that. So, mm, how would I deal with being married to Ti if I was tiny after public embarrassment? After now, she's about the money. Okay, people. Okay, y'all have to remember these celebrities. They're not just normal people. Okay, money is involved here. Money. It's cheaper to keep her. Y'all know that song? It's cheaper to keep her. If you if he were to leave her, he would owe her so much money. It would ruin somebody's career. Nobody would respect him anymore. He would be what? It's a lot of money. It's not about the love, it's about the money. It's always about the money. Okay? Always about the money. It's always, always, always about the money. It's not about if she's a pick me. Why is he with her? Why is she with him? Why didn't she leave? It's about money. They got a lot of stuff to split. Think about it. That house, all them kids, all the lawyer fees, all the divorce fees, custody battles, how she helped him get his whole rap career started. She would leave with everything. Everything. If she really wanted to fight it. And he might have to pay for her lawyer fees. And they might not even have a prenup, first of all. So it's about the money. Some people will never get divorced because of the money. A lot of women who are waiting on their sugar daddy or somebody to leave their wife, if you're not worth whatever, the price is to divorce that wife, he ain't going nowhere. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Mhm. That's the same people. When y'all ask me about celebrities, remember, it's about money, not about a relationship. It's not the same. Very different. The money is more important. The lifestyle is more important to celebrities. Okay. Now, with someone like J Lo, she has so much money. Everybody she ever dated was way beneath her, so it was very easy for her to be like, psh, 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 flicking them off like the windshield like bugs because she has way more money. But now that she's with A Rod and he has way more money, she's sticking with him. Okay. So it's very easy to stay with someone after they done publicly humiliated you because she knows that money is going to keep him doing certain things for her and her lifestyle that she's gotten used to. Hmm. Tiny, yep. Mariah Carey, yep. The cat's outside trying to get in. No, kitty. No, kitty. Would you meet with older children or just stay away from them? I don't want to play nice with children of a man and there is tension. Like I said, I couldn't date anybody with kids like that were, you know, young. Older kids, yeah, easy. Because they're not gonna really care. They're not gonna be around that much. Um, if they are around too much, like if they're grown or if they're older and they're not really around, they're not a problem. I don't feel like most men are really unless they like have a room and the kid lives there with them, split custody, then maybe he's just hiring you, or maybe he just wants a replacement mother, or maybe, that's why he can't keep a relationship because of his kids. I don't know. But the only thing you need to do is figure out if he's worth it and if you're benefiting from it. If the answer is no, then keep it moving. If you're not benefiting from it, if it's not working for you, then don't even bother with it. Yes, yes, yes. Cardi B is benefiting off Migos. Hmm. These people are not going to leave money. Okay, they have people in their ear. They have managers, people in their ear, financial consultants telling them you need to stay in this relationship because this is how much money you can have. This is how much you can get. This is how much this. This is how much that. You know, it's how much you can make together. A, B, C, and D. Here you go. It's all about the money. Nobody in that industry is about love. Sadly, it's all about the money. If you're in a relationship and the public doesn't like it, like Usher, y'all see what happened to him. If the public doesn't like your relationship, you're eventually gonna break up because your money and your livelihood depends on it. Your popularity depends on it. Just like that Khloe Kardashian and Tristan, even her family doesn't want them together. The public is like, why are you with that dude? Okay, whatever, whatever. And her publicist is probably going crazy telling her, look, and Chloe's smart though. Chloe's smart. She don't want him back. She wants the money from the wedding, the television, the photos, the press. She wants that money, and all she's gonna do is turn around. Why did you let her back in? Divorce. Okay? That's what she gonna do. She gonna get her money and then divorce. Okay? You gotta keep the money in mind. Because if she does it now, she's not gonna get anything. She's just gonna look stupid. But at the end of the day, when she leaves, decides to leave him, she's like, "Well, I got my wedding money. I got to have a wedding on television. I got to sell my wedding pictures. I got about $5-10 million from this. I'm gonna leave with something, Kitty." So I don't blame her. She should go on through with it, get some money. Then when it's time to file that child support, okay. and get that divorce. Because after that, he not signing no prenup. Okay, I'll only take you back, but I'm not signing a prenup. Chloe's smart. She's one of the smartest ones. So she's setting herself up. Y'all might not see it, but I know she is. She's smart. So if she does marry him, there ain't gonna be no prenup. And she's gonna get the money from the wedding. Are you taking her? No. Okay. She's gonna get the money from the wedding and be out. Do you want to play with her? Can you get those snacks? Just get those snacks back there, because she busted them open. I tried to hide them under her shoe. Just take them and don't let her get them, or put them in her little ball thing. Yeah. Take her out there with it. Come on, kitty. Bye, kitty. Yeah, so that would be my plan. I'm like, okay. She's had a long time to think. Okay, so if I get married, I can get this much money. He's not going to make me sign a prenup because he did this, and that. So he would never dare. If I stay with him this long, she's pulling a Janet. Then I can divorce. If I get him to do this, if I catch him cheating again, then I can get this in the divorce. She's calculating, okay? I'm gonna get this life insurance on him in case something bad happened to him, because y'all know about this Kardashian curse. I'm gonna get this life insurance policy. This is what she's doing. Then we're gonna be on a reality show, even if it's just for 6 weeks. That's another. We might get our own show. Okay. What else? Ooh, yes. Okay, I like those numbers. That looks good to me. Yes, let's get married. That's what it's about. And her mom's telling her some stuff too. You're married to a broke Dusty. He plays all the bills, but I don't work. I have 2 kids. What should my plan be? Help. I'm married to a broke Dusty. He pays all the bills, but I don't work. Okay. How's he broke Dusty and you don't work and he pay all the bills? That's my question, first of all. He pays all the bills and you don't work, but he's a broke Dusty. I think you got it a little bit backwards. How is he paying all the bills and you don't work and he's the Dusty? I don't understand this. Like, I'm all for Dusty bashing, but this don't sound too Dusty to me. Somebody else will take them. I promise you. Why don't you slide them on over to somebody that chick who's working 7 days a week with the dude in jail? She'll take them. Okay. Well, here's my advice since you asked. Get a job, save your money, and then leave. Go find a sugar daddy and then leave. I don't know. I don't. If you don't work, you have time to figure out how to start your own business. Enough for the bills, but cheap stuff, not luxury. Okay. It's time for you to start figuring out, with all this free time you have, how you can make yourself able to get what you want. That's what I think. Like, if I was at home, I would find a way to get my own money if I had a dusty paying all my bills, and then I would level up. And if I didn't want to be with him, then I would leave. But you can't sit there and be mad at him and you're not doing nothing. I'm not saying be 50-50. I'm saying find some money and keep it and let him keep paying the bills until you can do better, you know. Um, so women who date men in jail, I don't either. Maybe that's because they can't cheat with another woman. I don't know. Control issues. Um, how do you get guys get the orange box around the users? Oh, you're asking them. How to hide the sugar life from a boyfriend. Have your own place or have a fake second job. Hmm. What are y'all doing? Okay, go over there. So, the only reason a man is cheap is because you let him see his because you let him see his income. What? Your income? Okay. So, this is one thing I like. Okay, for example, if I had a dusty boyfriend, or if I was married to a dusty, and all he did was barely pay the bills, yes, I will try to find somebody else who could give me the nicer things. But if I'm not doing nothing, I'm gonna figure out how I can get some money. You know what I'm saying? So that should be your next thing. If he's not able to give you what you want, you need to figure out a way to get it, whether it be working at home, working online. You know, I don't know if you have kids or not, you know, but finding some way to get your own money and then making enough to leave. Or maybe if you start making more money and not, not feeling any type of way, you can save it and get something else, get someone else. Sugar baby question. Does sugaring run dry eventually? You always have to have a rotation. You got to have more than one. You got to have a rotation. You have to keep it moving. I feel like unless they think you're girlfriend or wife material, it will run its course, you know? That's why a lot of ladies who do this opt for the more classy style of, sugaring versus the Instagram version. So if you're able to maintain class, look like a wife, be treated like one, be thought of as one, be mistaken for one when you're out, perhaps you'll stay around longer. But if you're not like that, if you're just, this this month's flavor, then no. Hmm. You want to get money from these men frequently, not just when I need it. Any advice? Ask for it when you don't need it. Never need it. Always have it because you're asking when you don't need it. Okay. Pretend like you do need it when you don't need it. Have fake emergencies. Um, what do wealthy men consider wife material? It just depends on the man. Like everyone is different. I feel like someone that can fit into their life, their world. It's if you can fit into their world with their friends and their family, you're in. Hmm. How can a 30-plus-year-old woman meet and marry a sugar daddy? Make sure he's 60 plus and not married or is not recently divorced. Because that's easy. 60 plus, not married or recently divorced, you have a better chance. That's it. Because they're worried about dying alone. They're lonely. Everybody around them is dropping dead. They're going to hold on to you. Oh, she'll take care of me in my old age. Okay, go get you a 60 something that's not recently divorced because then he's trying to be free. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Very easy. I'm serious. It's that easy. Like guys that old, they don't have time to date. The clock is ticking. Okay, they can't wait 5 years. They might not be here. All you gotta do is go sit right next to them. Just find a bar where old men hang out. Sit right next to them, straight up. Have your Perky's nice fitted black dress or pink dress or whatever on. Smell good and young and be hi. You make them feel start jiggling like this, like you got all this energy. Hi. Is anybody sitting here? Oh, can I sit here? You know, you just gave them life again. Now they got 5 more years to live. Okay. What's your name, young lady? Older guys like that old, they get married quick. All you got to do is say, even just hint around that you trying to tie the knot. They just came from their friend's funeral and they like, I need to do something. Okay. You need emergency ideas for married women. Emergency ideas for married women. Like you have to expound on that. Can sugar daddy meet the family if he's older than your dad? If he's richer than your dad, yes, of course. He's just gonna be your daddy friend. They're gonna talk about sports, cars. What you think? What if sugar daddy kids onto your scam? Don't matter. They can't do what you can do for them. Hi.
Do you know where the porn plays are? Not show my hair.
Let me see if they're in this bag because I don't think. I think they're in this bag or downstairs. Oh no, they're in the bag downstairs on my dresser.
I'll take this.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Don't give her all of them. I can't wait to bring my 60-year-old husband around my family. 60, yeah. Like James is only 5 years younger than my mom. You know what I'm saying? They get along well. They can talk about the old days and remember it. Get out, kitty, go. What if the kids are older than you and write you out of the will? That's his will. It can't be changed, especially if you're the spouse. And you have insurance. They can contest it, but they're just going to spend too much money in court. Hey, why are you trying to make women not work and make men pay for everything? Why? I'm not going to answer that because it's going to be a bad answer. You know why? Because it's the right thing to do. Duh. Another one. Hmm. Hmm. It's the correct way of things. If you want, you said go in. Okay. You should let the woman not work, and you should work if you want her respect. Otherwise, she will never really respect you unless you find someone to settle with that you really don't really want, and you just want her to work, and she likes you more than you like her. You know, there's a lot of game in the world, and if you want to be with the type of woman you really like, you should work and let her stay home. That way she can respect you and see you as a man and not a roommate. Okay? That's why. I try to be nice. Will you take Sugar Daddy to your high school reunions? Mm, I'll let him take me to his. I don't go to my high school reunions. Never been. Mhm. Okay. How many? I might go to my 30th one. Might. That's coming up in a little while. How many times should I give a sugar daddy to come to my rescue when I'm in need? I asked a sugar daddy one time. He didn't help. How many more chances do I give him? Once. When he says no the first time, go to plan B. Block him, ghost him for a couple of weeks, and go to plan B. You know? Okay. Shira, you have over 300. Oh, cool. The Bible definitely don't say nothing about going no 50-50. A man is supposed to provide point blank. The Bible said. Do you hold hands in the mall with sugar daddy? If he's taking you shopping, you do whatever. Hold his hand. Yep, sure do. Sure do. Hmm. Make all them other chicks jealous because they know what's finna go down. You finna go pick out whatever you want while they sitting on here trying to figure out what they can buy without spending their rent. How you doing? Okay. You better hold his hand. So somebody else gonna hold it. Why? What if they want to introduce us to their family? You better go ahead. Go get introduced. Hold his hand and take him right into the store. Exactly. Ugh. So treat him like a boyfriend. Ugh. Damn. Okay. Yeah. If you want to be treated like a girlfriend, which gets stuff bought for you, yeah. You can't just walk in front of him like you don't know him. I mean, he can go get somebody else that's gonna hold his hand. You know. Mhm. Okay. Here's the thing. Mickey made a video the other day. It don't matter how young you are or how good you look. If he's old and he's rich, he can go get anybody. Okay. So if you're afraid to hold some old rich man's hand, let it go and let somebody else grab it who's smart. Okay. And go ahead and go back, to dusty life because that's what it is. Yeah. Someone says you're not ready for this life. No. Like if you have issues about older people, imagine that's how you feel about old men is how I feel about broke men. That's how I feel. Okay. That's how you feel about old men is how I feel about broke men. Can't can't do it. Don't want to touch them. Don't want to be seen in public with them. Don't want them touching me. Don't want them to know where I live. Don't want them to know my name. Don't want them in my inbox. Don't even want them for nothing. That is exactly how I feel about broke man. Just how you feel about old man. Hmm. What does it take to lose moral and integrity? Dating a broke man? You've already lost it if you're dating a broke loser. So ain't nowhere else to go except for back up. No. A rich husband is only getting older. I'm prepared to be 50s pushing my old man in his wheelchair. We really got scooters now. You ain't got to push. I live in a small college town. Everybody knows each other, so I can't be seen in public holding hands because they may know each other. Get out of town. What did I tell y'all? Travel outside of town. He can have other chicks on rotation. It's about his pockets, right? I I agree with you guys. I agree with you guys are the breadwinner of the family, but like I mean my wife was about to quit her job after watching one of your videos. Ooh, moo, what? Okay. I told people don't quit their jobs unless their man can provide fully and support them. That's what I always tell women. Don't quit your job unless your man can hold it down. If you can't hold it down, I told her not to. I told women, especially women who are married, not to quit their job until their man can hold them down. Obviously, she thinks you make enough money to where she doesn't have to work. If that's not true, you need to tell her because she's like, she probably thinks you are able to provide fully. If you can't, you need to tell her, look, you better keep that job before we be homeless. Okay. You can't handle it, you need to tell her. All she gonna do is be mad at you, not me. That means get you another job, go get two jobs, go get a raise, go get a second source of income, have an investment, you know. If you let her quit her job, your whole life will improve. I promise you. Sure, you never talk about dust bunnies. What's a dust bunny? You mean a pygmy? I call them pygmies. He needs to get a second job to take care of her. Yeah. What you think? Think you need a second job? Pick up some more hours, work some overtime? Ooh, what did he write back? I do pay fully, but she wants to help and make it 50-50. And I tell her to relax and quit her job, but she still want to do it. Wait, what? So so now she wants to quit her job. Okay, good. Well, that's good. Now she can be the wife instead of the partner. Let her quit her job. She'll get used to it. Tell her to start her own business. Oh, you said thanks for helping her. Oh, I thought you were upset. Okay, well that's nice. That's a good husband. Tell her to say if she wants to work, tell her to save her money and you pay for everything. And that way you'll have like vacation money, or maybe you can start a business, or she can start her own business. But tell her to keep her money, or she can stop working altogether. Then that means you got to give her some money. Hmm. She better set up a nice night. Mhm. Yeah, y'all talking about Trisha? Trisha Paytas. She's just if she moved to Texas, she would be fine. I'm probably telling you, like she wouldn't have the same problems. She don't even have to be in Hollywood. She don't have to be in LA. She don't have to live there. She can fly out, make her look crazy videos, like music videos, and fly back. The reason why she can't win is because she's in LA. Okay. Mhm. She could get her a millionaire in Texas, an old millionaire man in Texas, be one of them Texas oil wives with the big hair like she likes. Be fat, eat barbecue, eat ribs all day long because they don't care if you're a little thick. Go back to LA to do her little videos and be right back. Mhm. She's in the wrong city. She needs to move to like somewhere in the South where they appreciate that. Like to me, she's not even that big. Over there, she's obese, but over here, she's not even fat. Like that's normal. Trisha Paytas on YouTube. Um, yeah, she'd be a shoot. She could be a sugar baby here with no problems. Mm-mm. I I think she should just move. She'd be better off. All the men out there dye their hair. They get highlights. They get Botox. That's not a man. That ain't no man. Every man she deals with is more vain than her. That's not a man. Trisha Paytas on YouTube. She's a YouTuber. She's like the blonde chick. Yeah, just Google her. I would never go to LA and try to date anything. I don't even care. Anything. Yes, I said anything. I would never. I'm like, look, y'all can have it. I'm just out here on vacation and I'm going back home to Texas where the men keep it real. Okay. So, yes, fame chasers are in LA, always worried about, oh, is it low carb? Oh, is it this? I'm counting calories. Is it vegan? Da, 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 da. Are my highlights good? Are my highlights green? Oh, do my boobs look fake? No, no, no. Yes, they look fake. Yes, your highlights are green. No, this is not vegan. LA to me is too much competition and too many fake men. Exactly. I don't want no man that's more worried about his diet than I am. Okay. Like I want James. James brings me cakes, okay, and candy bars, coffee creamer when I run out, crawfish. Okay, that's what you need. That's what she need to come to Texas. Okay, if she just moved, her life would just totally change. And with the type of money she makes, she could have a villa. Okay, let's just say that she have a villa, a gated villa out here. And she's moved her whole family. Texas, here I come. No, but honestly, when I do consultations to a lot of women that live in LA and stuff like that, I always tell them you'd be so much better at somewhere else. You wouldn't even have all these problems. Um, Millionaires are always undercover. Yeah. So yeah, if I think she knows that, but she just feels like she's gonna find her perfect kin. Like she wants to be Barbie and she wants a perfect kin. But it doesn't work that way. How does she keep falling for those dudes who are obviously using her? Because she's very insecure. Well, first of all like what I tell y'all, remember y'all remember when I say take all those crazy things off Instagram, don't put all your uh personal business out there. Well, she's been put everything out there. So no respectable man is really going to just date her. She's got too much out there, unless she goes where, changes her name, stops doing YouTube, take her little money, invest it, change her name, dye her hair a different color, go and marry somebody with some money. That's the only way she's gonna be happy. She can't stay on YouTube in California and get a decent man. It just won't happen. Um, she's gonna have to change her name, dye her hair, and move. Take her money from YouTube and all the old videos that keep running, because she could still make money off the old videos, and move. Mhm.
You want some?
Yeah, give me those are my candies.
But I like them too.
Mike and Ike sweet, no, Sunday sweet corn.
I want some.
Okay.
You want some?
Okay. Are you gonna take the whole box?
Yes.
How about I just give you some?
No.
Fine.
I like the
got
box.
my box. Oh, the cat thinks it's candy. I mean food. I got more food. Here. Just take the ones you want.
You can take those.
All right. That's not food, kitty.
Not for you anyway.
No, let her out. She's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah. So I wish that she would get married, but like I said, she'd have to shut down her whole channel or stop making videos and leave the channel up and change her name. Mm. It's a catch-22 out here in LA. There are a ton of rich men, but they won't settle down. That's why I'm single. I wouldn't want to date a man in LA. Bye, kitty. I went to California one time. Nothing against the state, but I went to a club. It was so Disney. It was so like Universal Studios up in there. It wasn't even. It didn't seem real. It was like, what is this cheesiness? You know what I mean? Um, I guess it was just the place I was in. I don't know, but it was like it was just weird, just really weird. Like everybody was like really vain. The men were vain. The women were vain. People were asking how many calories were in their alcoholic beverage. Men were talking about drinking Diet Coke. I'm like, what the? and what they ate. I'm like, he's like, this guy was at the bar, like, yeah, if you get vodka and Diet Coke, it's totally low carb and you can drink more. I'm like, okay, thanks. Good to know. Thanks for the tip. You know, I'm like, and then I heard the men talking about the women that had plastic surgery. They were like, oh, she looks nice. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, obviously they're fake, but that one, that chick over there, hers look better, you know. Yeah. Um, what do you think about her? Oh, I like brunettes. But she's just not, she's just not, there's just something about it. The girl looked perfect, but they're criticizing perfect fake women and drinking Diet Coke vodkas and talking to each other instead of the women. So I'm like, I'm going back to Texas where the men talk to the women and they drink Jack and Coke without worrying about the calories. Okay. That's where I'm going. Mm, that is, and if she likes Anna Nicole Smith, who is her what spirit animal, Trisha, she need to come to Houston, where Anna Nicole Smith met that old man with all that money, then moved to California. You see, she did it in the wrong order. Hmm. Bye bye. And if she pays for everything because she has the money, yeah, she should be dating a man that has way more money than her. You know, Mhm. Which cities have wealthy men? I'm in the Midwest and I want to move out of there. Don't move to any. Don't move to California or don't move to LA. Don't move to Miami. Don't move to New York. Maybe not. I mean, like Mhm. Her ex just bought his mom a Mercedes. That's nice. Mhm. If a man uses you for money, it's because you're masculine. No, it's because you're stupid. Because you let him. Okay, that's how you do it. Who's going to stop somebody from giving them money? Who's going to stop you? Who is going to stop someone from paying for a vacation or a trip? Nobody. If you insist, who are they to say no? Okay, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all about. Someone says Atlanta is fake. Texas, you can be standing next to a millionaire and don't even know it. That's how many there are, especially in Houston. You can be standing next to one and don't even know it. It's like they will just look like blah. It's a lot. Let me tell you about Houston. Oil, oil and gas, pipeline, technology, medical, okay? Sports. There's lots of sports teams out here, okay? Real estate. There's a lot of land in Texas, okay? I'm just gonna say that. You could even become a millionaire, is what I'm trying to tell you. That's how easy it is. Not just look, if there's think about this. If there are so many millionaire men, imagine how many women there are with money. Imagine how much money you could make just living here. You know, um, imagine how much money you can save because there's so much land in Texas that what you pay for an apartment with one or two bedrooms, you could have um, a nice house, you know, or what you pay for a small house, you could actually have a mansion because of the land. And it's not as, not everyone's trying to be here like they are in LA or Atlanta or New York. So you get more. The men make more money because there's less competition. They keep their jobs longer. They get hired to industry jobs that pay a lot of money. So they own lots of land. There's people that own land, real estate, farms, you know, um, there's private airports. Like, there's a few private airports here. Like, there's a private airport about 5 miles from here with private jets. There's another one about 30 miles from here with private jets. Okay, these people got money and they're not flashy. They don't flash. It's old money, oil money, tech money, medical money, real estate money. Okay, and it's not fake. It's not phony. You don't got a bunch of people running around here with silicone everywhere. You can actually eat. You know, it's nice. Ooh, my stalker's here. Where? Hey, stalker. How you doing this evening? hmm hmm You like the spots me and James go to? hmm Yeah. Um, I, the cat can eat it. Is Sugarland, Texas, a good place to meet an SD? That's the suburbs. Most likely, if they live in the suburbs, they got a wife. hmm But you can get one. They won't be hanging out in Sugarland if they live there. I used to live in Sugarland. It's the suburbs. hmm hmm There are a lot of military men in Killeen, Texas, for you women that want money. Military? Do they make six figures and up? Some girls think they have a sugar daddy because he gives a little money sometime, but a lot of guys get y'all because it's cheaper than prostitutes. True. That is very true because some women they think $200. Like he gave me $150. Now he want me to come over his house. I'm like, that's yeah. He thinks you're an escort lady. Take it and keep it moving. Don't go. $200 is gas money. Exactly. Like if you're impressed by that, that's not a sugar daddy. Military man, too broke if you want to be serious sugar daddy. Don't mention you're in nursing school. Just say I'm in school. Come see their houses and then we can talk. Yeah, because they get government. They get government. They don't have to pay taxes on their house, so they can get a nicer house. But that doesn't mean they can go do other things because yeah, military is okay. Military is average. So, I mean, like I said, money is different to each person. Like you might think something is a lot, and somebody might laugh at it. Okay, so you've got to understand it. There's different levels. Okay, like you get a lot of benefits, free healthcare, free. That's like, and nothing against military men. I mean, I know a lot of people that are in the military, but that's not our target. Okay. Mm. How much does a military man make? Like, what is the annual figure? I'm gonna look it up. How much y'all make? 50,000? What? It depends on your rank. That's not enough for me. I'm sorry. Let's see. Military salary. I know I'll be Googling stuff. I don't see no six figures up in here. Mm-mm. Pass. Mm-mm. I make more than that on YouTube. Bye. Peace out, homie. I'm eating Mike and Ike's. What kind of engineer? Google everybody's job. Then you'll know how much they make. Hmm? Just the regular to go, the more money. Hello. That's not a lot of money to some people, though. Like for people that don't have anything, that's good. But if you already, if you good, that's not anything special. YouTubers make more than military doctors, lawyers. Yep, they sure do. Hmm. So yeah, that's good if you don't have anything. If you started from rock bottom, that's wonderful. But that's not nothing. That's nothing. Like some people owe that in taxes. Okay. Yes. My last one gave me about 2,000 or 20,000 in 5 months. That's good. You was military for 24 years. It's a career. Made a career out of it. And like I said this earlier in my video, like There are so many ways to make money, you know. Whatever works for you, whatever makes you happy. If certain amount is enough, then go for it, you know. Mhm. I dated a guy who said he was making $40 an hour, and I thought, then he's too broke for me. However, he still gave me. However, I still gave him a chance. Come to find out, he lied. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Anytime somebody tells you how much they make an hour, they're lying. Okay. First of all, if they, don't believe them, take about half of that off. Take about half of that off. Like he was making 21. See, I told you. First of all, if they even know their hourly rate, they don't make enough. Yeah. You should be on salary. Hey, Michaela. Mickey's in the house. I was telling them that they need to go watch your videos earlier in the video because they were asking questions that only you can answer. Okay. If a man says he makes blank an hour, he ain't not balling. Exactly. I know I got like 35 emails. Oh, hey, that's good. Sorry that I made you busy. I got to go out of town next week. Anthony Bourdain ran into one of y'all. LOL. What? I will definitely not be marrying him. He is too clingy. Okay. They charge how to start getting what you want from others. The best way is to act like you already deserve it. You're used to getting it. And if they don't come correct, you can't spend any more time with them. You know, it's just like, okay, if you were to invite someone to your home and you know they live in a really nice place, you're not going to give them your worst. You're going to offer your best. Oh, would you like some gourmet coffee? Would you like to eat off the nice dishes? Can I, you're going to try to give them your best, not your worst. You're not going to give them a paper plate because you already know that they're going to look at you crazy. That's how you have to walk into every situation. Okay. That's how you start getting people to do what you want for them. Expect the best always and don't settle for anything less. Um, it's the confidence that you walk with every day. So, mhm, you should always offer your best. Yeah. But I'm not offering my best to someone that eats off paper plates and thinks that's the best thing in the world. I'm saving my best for the best. Okay. Like when they say you don't put your pearls before swine. No, I'm not giving my best to just some regular person. They don't deserve it. you know, Because all they're gonna do is leave and talk about, oh, she's so fancy and bougie. She made us eat off these fancy plates and forks, and I didn't know which fork to use. And she just could have gave me a paper towel, and I would have been okay. She made me feel uncomfortable, like I wasn't cultured or something. That's all they're gonna do. I'm gonna give them a paper plate and a napkin, and they be happy. You know. But sometimes I'm not washing dishes, so everybody getting paper. But you know what I mean. People are going to treat you like you treat yourself, is basically what I'm saying. Solo, you can donate. Would you like to donate? Give me some money. No one has donated. I'm so sad. I need some nail and hair money. Please. Go ahead and drop a couple 20s. I don't need 5. How can I use a guy like me get a rich? How can I use a guy like me get an old rich lady give you some tips? How old are you? You got to be young. Go get you a pick me. I had somebody write me the other day. I gave this guy my entire tax return, and he said he was gonna do this and that with it. He ran off. Oops. Hi,
I want chicken noodle soup after this.
You already ate, child. Oh, okay. I ate it. You had my food. Unicorn. Let me look at the cat. Okay.
I'm waiting for the chicken.
Okay, go make it.
I want you to make it.
How dare you make it?
I
Is he
want
asleep?
you to make it.
Okay, I'll come in.
She's coming in like 30 minutes.
Oh, thank you.
Ton bye.
Chaffee Nibs. I appreciate it.
Was that for me?
No, that's for
Darn it.
I'll give you some though. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You got a donation.
I know. Thank you. That was so sweet.
How many donations did you get?
Oh yeah, I saw your Instagram. Oh. Okay. Ooh, pick me Gertrude Repair. Oh, Layla made one of those cakes last night in the little cup. You know the cupcakes that you got?
You made cups?
Yeah.
My
The
birthday
mug-
cake one?
Yeah. There's like 4 of them in there.
There's there's 3, right?
Mm-hmm. You can go make you one.
I'm
But I'm getting ready to get off.
Mom,
Can you do it?
I
Yeah.
have a stuffy nose, so that's why.
Oh, okay. I'll make you some. I'll be right down there. I gave you some tissue. You okay?
This is my shirt.
It is my shirt now. Who gave it to me?
Oh,
Yeah, we're hugging each other from behind.
that is so sweet. Y'all love each other.
Yes.
My babies.
Hi, fellow people.
Hi.
Are you done talking?
I have to close it out, but I'll be down in a second.
Okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go, Sasha.
I'm waiting.
Oh, Sasha. Someone says she wants you to read her comment. Let me see what it said. What was the comment? You have to repeat it. Oh wait, I think I saw it. Hold on. Okay.
Which channel is
I didn't
this?
see it.
Which channel is this?
Oh, that's not it. Oh, she says, Sasha. Where did it go? It's going too fast. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go because, like, I guess the comments are stopped. But thank you guys so much for tuning
I see the
in.
comments behind me. Ain't gonna stop. I see the comments.
Y'all go
behind me.
subscribe to Michaela Peak. She's in the comments. Y'all like her videos, I promise. If y'all haven't already subscribed. So y'all have fun. I might go on other channel later. Right now I gotta go take care of my children
Yes.
because they're my babies and they're so sweet.
Did you forget
I said children. Layla. Of course I didn't forget about you.
Everyone forgets about you.
You're standing right behind me.
Hmm?
Check my email.
Check my eggs.
Oh Lord. I hope it's some money. All right. Bye.
Bye.